Morning, it's Angela from Lifemaster. So this is day 23, day 24, lost track, like whatever it says here at the start. So yeah, just been out for my run. So I went for a run yesterday with my partner. We don't go all the time, just occasionally. It's quite nice. She's not been running for ages, about a year, just a bit over. Whereas I've been running at least 15 years, if not 20, and so I did a bit of it when I was a kid as well. So it was quite interesting. She's because she's new, she's doing a lot of reading about different techniques and different ways to run, whereas I've kind of got into habits, I suppose, or ruts, depending on how you look at it. But she's trying lots of new things. Different sorts of training routines. Obviously, when I first started running, there was a lot less on the internet about it, a lot less general research. So yeah, so my running's been quite standard. It was always focused on pace. I mean, I was much younger then, so my pace was a lot faster and I could push it harder. And I always felt like running or exercise should be something that it just felt like you're up against it and about to die most of the time. That's not her approach at all, and she's actually started doing something called MAF training, that's MAF. I don't know what it stands for, and it's basically training within a heart rate range, but the heart rate range is low, so it's 180 minus your age, and then so then you run between that and 10, and the minus 80, 180 minus your age, so I'm 40, so that's 140, so I run between 140 and 150 BPM, which results in basically a lot of walking and stop-start. So it's meant to gradually ease you up and get you running sort of distance and pace, but with a low heart rate, because it trains your heart in a sort of low zone. So we did that yesterday. Like I say, it was more as a thing to do, sort of sociable from my point of view. But when we got back, it was quite a nice time, but like mostly walking. We spent about an hour and a quarter doing just shy of 8k, which is pretty casual. But it just made me think about what my actual goals are and sort of reassessing how I was looking at running. So previously, like I said, it was about pace, distance and pace, and how fast I could do that distance. But I'm basically 41 next week, so speed is a young person's game, and whilst there are obviously going to be people that are older that can run fast, and I still run quite fast considering. Pushing my pace and the way I run has been causing me a lot of injuries. So, and like I say, it's going to be a goal that will always move away from me at this point. And if I'm chasing a moving goal, and I'm injured a lot, one, I'm never going to reach that goal, and two, I'm just going to feel deflated by running the whole time instead of, happy or feeling good because I've done exercise, feeling good because I'm fitter. I don't want to detract from that, and really I just want to focus on having a nice time. And whilst aggressive training might have suited my 20s and early 30s, I don't think it suits me now. So today was my run day. I went out for a run and I kept my pace down. I didn't reduce it by much, probably like about 20-25 seconds per kilometre on average. I tried to keep my heart rate in the cardio zone, because normally my heart rate, it shoots up really quickly, and then I tend to run in peak quite a lot, and then it will drop really quickly as well. So I tried to keep my heart rate down. I mean, it was bottom end of peak, top end of cardio, and just ran a bit more slowly and just had a really nice run. And like I say, while I was running, I was just thinking about what my running goals are and what I'm trying to achieve, and for a couple of years, I've been sort of looking at ultra running and endurance running, and it's just something that really appeals to me. But I mean, I was meant to be running an ultra this year, but I just kept injuring myself. So yeah, so just this morning's run is this morning's run in my partner's perspective has just had me reassess my goals. So this year I'm gonna run for distance. So I'm not really one for New Year's resolutions. I think really, if you're going to change a thing, you should just change it. And obviously, I started doing this before the new year, but it's about to be New Year, and a year is a good time to measure things in. So it's not a New Year's resolution, but it is next year. I'm going to run further than I've ever run, and that's both my cumulative mileage and also distance in one go. So the furthest I've ever run has been a half marathon. So I probably ran a bit further than the half during training, but yeah. So that year that I was trained for that, plus the half marathon, would be both the year I run the most and the year that I ran the furthest in one go. So this year I'm focused on endurance, slow, steady paces, push my distance up, and just do some ridiculous things. It feels achievable. Now I've shifted my perspective on how I run. Hopefully I'll stick to this slow. I mean, I'll probably do a bit of speed work, just like once a week or something, but shorter distances, just to feels good for you to mix up your running routine. But yeah, so running, lots of running. I think my 40s are going to be an endurance year, and I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so it's Friday, got a lot of work to do. So yes, I shall see you tomorrow. Have an excellent day. Bye.